Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through the last three scenes of the Fairmoney Recreated Explainer video. If you've not watched the previous video, check the link on my description and that will take you to the previous video. Also, if you also want to access the project files, check the link, the description. You will find the links to the project files. So let's dive right in. So we're going to start. I'm going to be showing you how I created this. So this is basically what I want to show you, this part and this. Then we also have this. Okay, so let me dive right into this. What I have here is the text. First of all, I did the text, join millions of satisfied customers. That was done using the text animate. So I use that in creating this. Then I have my adjustment layer. This adjustment layer was so that I can add an effect, the transform effect. Then I reduce the opacity to 46. If I uncheck this, you find that how it is so bright and so obvious. But when I checked it now, the transparency has been reduced. This is because the join millions of satisfied customers, this text was what was needed to be made so obvious. Then the next thing you have is the light streak. Obviously, I copied it from the previous scenes. We have the light streak here. Then the pics, the pictures were added into frames or compositions rather. So I have the top here. I have the one composition at the top, another composition, and then I have my adjustment layer again, which I added a transform. This was also to reduce the opacity of the ones beneath it. So if you look beneath, we have another composition at the top right, another one at the top left. Then we also have bottom right and also bottom left, right? So let me show you this one at the top, these major ones that are so obvious, how I achieve this. So each of them were put inside a composition. I created a composition for a picture, a cycle, and then an image inside. So the idea is just to have all of them at the middle, and then some move to the left, while some move to the right to achieve something like this. So just the same idea was used for the one at the top, and also for the other ones that the transparency will also reduce. So that's the whole concept for scene 6. So this is how this was achieved for scene 6. Then for scene 7, what we'll simply do was this simple. You have this is a shape that was created, this shape. Let me look for this shape. Yeah, this shape was created, and then gaseous CC radial fast blur was added to the shape to give it this blurring effect. And what we'll have next beneath it was the light streak, and that was parented to the shape, this blood shape. The same thing applies for the top, these other ones that were done at the top. And we have the text being animated, same thing with the shape, this rectangular shape on the finance to highlight finance. Then the whole idea for all of these is the same idea we use for the beginning of the scene. For this, yeah, the same concept was used to achieve this other one over here. Then the next thing we move into was this. So we've done something like this in I think the second or third scene. So the same idea was used to recreate this. And then you have the text coming in, the icons also coming in, and that was pretty much it. All of these are easy. We've done things that showed how this can be done in the previous video. So yeah, that was it. That is the end of the recreated video. And if you, like I said, if you need the project files, you can access them on the description. And subscribe if you've not subscribed. Hit the notification button, as I'll be dropping more videos. I'll be dropping more projects like this in my subsequent videos.